Hello, I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man, and I'm with Katie Powell. Katie is a solicitor in JMW's Commercial Litigation Department and specialises in property litigation. Hello, Katie.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, everyone.
So we're going to talk about boundary disputes, Katie. And I suppose the first question is the obvious one. How do boundary disputes arise?
So they're often between neighbours of residential properties. So it could be a fence or an extension that a neighbour has built that is potentially encroaching over a boundary line. And a lot of clients tend to think that the red line on their title plan to their property is the actual boundary line, but it's not. It's a general boundary. It's known as a general boundary rule. And so an application needs to be made to the land registry to determine that boundary.
And how can these boundary disputes be resolved? It may be the million-dollar question I'm asking you.
So the first step is often to get a boundary surveyor out to the property. They will look at all of the title documents beforehand for both properties and see if they can ascertain the historical boundary line first of all, and then they will take measurements and produce an expert report, and then the parties can use that report either to try and enter into a boundary agreement or to make that application to the land registry for a determination. But if the parties can't resolve in that way, then it may be that a claim needs to be issued for trespass and nuisance.
And it's never nice to see neighbours falling out. Is there an emphasis on resolving these sorts of disputes outside of court?
Yeah, there is. There's a big emphasis on that. I mean, it's a real emotional one for people because, you know, neighbours live next door to each other and their paths cross, you know, daily. And so, yeah, there is a big emphasis on that. Boundary disputes can be complex and uncertain and costly. So there's a boundary disputes protocol to be mindful of, which emphasises that parties are to try and enter into alternative dispute resolution as early as possible, really, and it encourages the parties to keep costs to a minimum.
Katie, thank you very much for your guidance there. I know that you're a mind of lots of information in this area. So if you'd like more bespoke advice from Katie, you can contact her directly, insideman@jmw.co.uk, or call 0161 82 81 999. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.